Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Gurrock here, your casual gamer dad, coming at you with another episode of Gurrock Talks, the bi-weekly update video vlog. I guess this is what this would be considered, I suppose. Where I give some updates onto my real life stuff, gaming stuff, anything that affects the channel, and all that good stuff. So, you might be wondering why I call this a bi-weekly show, but I didn't do one last week when it was the 2 week mark. Well, notice the air quotes, right? That's because I'll tell you in a second. I'll tell you the reason why. Either way, episode 8, here we go. I'll try not to take up too much of your time. Um First of all, real life updates. So yes, I missed my Gurrock Talks last week. I did that on purpose. This is a bi-weekly vlog. Um However, I decided to put it off to this week because if any of you watched my streams or anything in the last week or so, you'll know that I am going on vacation. Me and the fam, we're leaving for about a week, a couple days, maybe a little extra. Yeah, like 7 or 9 days, something like that. So I'm going to be MIA. So I figured I would save the Gurrock Talks for right before we left for that, just to like keep you guys updated so you had something to watch, that sort of thing. So yeah, so moving forward, we'll do the boring stuff first, as we always do. Starting with work. Lots of stuff from work. Um, I mean, first of all, work is picking up. It's getting busy. First of the year always is. My teammate Reese was very, very adamant about how all the way up till probably March or maybe April, it's going to be pretty like bustling as far as workload goes, and then it's going to start to taper off down, down, down. And once we get back to like September, October, we'll be back to, kind of boring winter time. But just with how much bustle and hustle has been going on, and just the amount of work that I've been doing, not even the amount really, just the tasks that I've picked up for myself and learning as I do them, has just caused a lot of stress, which then triggered my anxiety, which then triggered my depression, and so on and so forth. And it was just a lot of triggers all at once. So it was a very, very stressful last like couple of weeks, but we pushed through it. We learned a lot. Hopefully, I can retain the information enough to excel at what I do, and hopefully, it won't be so bad moving forward. But yeah, work has been stressful. In addition to that, um, we also are working back in the office once again. So from here on out, my schedule will be Monday, Tuesdays in the office. Every other Friday, I'll be able to work from home. Um, this is probably going to go on for like another maybe a month. They're not sure. I won't know for sure until I hear from the company itself. But supposedly they're going to be moving to a permanent hybrid model for the entire company, where it's going to be 3 days in, 2 days out. So I'll lose my every other Friday being working from home, which is a drag. Um, but I don't exactly know what days they're going to require us to be in because they haven't said it yet. They haven't specified. So that's going to be a wait and see. Why do I mention it? I mention it because it does affect the channel. I have an hour and a half drive to get into the office, and because of that, I have to go to bed very early because I have to wake up very early. And that results in less time to come down here and even record just an hour of like Skyrim or something. I just don't have the time to do that. So because of all that, it does affect the channel. It does affect what I'm able to post, and it just really limits me on my time to do things. But I'm still going to be very ambitious. I'm still going to try and put out as much content as I can. We'll just wait and see, and I'll keep you guys posted and updated on that stuff and what it looks like for the channel moving forward. Other than that, real life stuff, I mean, I had nothing else. Going on vacation. I'll be missing for a week. Sorry, guys. But it's going to be good. It's very long overdue, so it'll feel great. Now we're getting into the gaming stuff. This is the fun stuff that really directly affects the channel. So first of all, Final Fantasy 14, still playing it, still capping tomes every week. I'm a little salty because I am like 2 weeks behind on getting my tombstone weapon, so I won't be getting it until I get back from vacation. But once I do, Be very good. I am currently working on leveling Reaper, so soon after I get back from vacation, probably give it like another week, and then you guys should be seeing another job review um, video coming from me within about a week or so. And then after that, I will do probably just like a not I don't want to say a batch video, but a video in regards to the gathering classes. I don't have Fisher maxed out, but honestly, like Fisher is kind of optional in the grand scheme of things. But I do have Miner and Botanist capped out, and I did manage to cap my Blacksmith, so that's one crafting class I have up. I won't really do a review on all of the crafting classes until I get like another 2 or 3 of them done, but there's not much to review about them other than just like, hey, this is the quickest, easiest way to level, and this is the benefits for doing it. So it'll be kind of like I'm not going to do an individual one for blacksmith, one for armorsmith, etc., etc. It's just literally just going to be like, here's the crafters, here's the gatherers, and then any other combat classes that I end up leveling after I'm done with Reaper. So just stay tuned, that's coming. Friday nights, I'm kind of changing my Friday night streams. I'm going to be, I don't want to say alternating, but depending on what I feel like, it's either going to be, well, I mean, we can just call it Adventure Fridays, where, I just pick, like, maybe I'll do some Valheim, maybe I'll do 7 Days to Die, which, unfortunately, they came out with a new build with some updates and changes, so that little file that we started, that like 1 day cycle we did last week, we got to do it all over again, which is, I mean, it's whatever, it's not a big deal. But so maybe there's some of that, and maybe I'll add some other things in regards to a couple things I'm going to mention in a minute. Saturdays are going to stay the same. Stardew Valley Saturdays, totally staying the same. We are close. We are close to meeting our goals in Stardew. We just need time and money, really. That's it. And once we get there, we can start thinking about how we want to proceed. In fact, actually, the other night, I reinstalled all of the mods that I was using for a modded Stardew Valley playthrough way back. So maybe I'll either start streaming a modded Stardew Valley playthrough, or maybe I'll just turn it into like another series to go alongside with my Skyrim series. Which, speaking of Skyrim, again, I'm going to try and record some before I leave for vacation so you guys have stuff to watch. But I may miss out on the 2 this week, and I apologize. But when I get back, I'll start loading you guys up with as much as I can record. So just keep looking forward to that. We're almost done with the Thieves Guild. When we finish the Thieves Guild, we're going to hit the Dark Brotherhood. Done with the Dark Brotherhood, we're going to do the Civil War. And then it's just main story quest all the way through Vanilla, Dawnguard, and Dragonborn. And then we'll see what the future holds for Skyrim after that. So look forward to all that stuff, guys. So it's very busy already with all that stuff. In addition to that, actively now and on the horizon, there are 2 games that I have been watching for a very long time. One of which is released now, and that is Lost Ark. Now, Lost Ark, I haven't bought it yet. I don't quite want to, because it is, in theory, a Diablo-esque action MMORPG, kind of, sort of. And I do want to play it. I'm very excited to play it. I really want to, but I want to give it a couple weeks. I want the crowd to die down. I want some honest reviews to come out. I really want to see it. It's done very well overseas. It's done very well in the East. So I can't imagine it'll do any worse here, but I just don't know if I have time for another MMO, or if it's the kind of MMO where it's like, like Final Fantasy you can pick up kind of casually and there's no ill effects to it. Like, I just don't want this to be the kind of MMO that if I miss a week of like grinding or doing something, like, I'm behind the curve now. That's it. I'm never gonna catch up. You know what I mean? So I need a little more research on it. But if I do get Lost Ark, you can expect videos, streams, all the above. You're gonna see it a lot. Later this month, in fact, after I get back from vacation, is Elden Ring. Basically, Dark Souls 4. I am so pumped for this game. Like, everyone knows I'm a huge Souls fan. I can't wait for this to come out. that one, day one, I'm probably going to be purchasing, downloading, and recording slash and or streaming for a while. So be ready for that because it's happening and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun times. So those are two things coming up that are gonna be really good and really fun. Um, Back on the topic of Stardew Valley, I just really have the itch to really play it a lot. So you might see me pop up some surprise streams here and there if I'm feeling bored. Uh, maybe not our main file. We might even just like start a new file as a modded playthrough. Maybe that could be a thing. I'm kind of like I'm probably gonna flip a coin on it and see. But yeah, that's what's going on gaming wise for me and for the channel. And that's really all I got. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you so much, everybody, for taking the time to listen to me yammer on about all this stuff. If you found it interesting, or if you want to keep up with more of these updates every 2 weeks or so, hit that thumbs up, give me a like, hit the subscribe button so you can continue to track my content. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you all in the next one.